Magician!
Hey YouTube, Dog Magician84 here, and welcome to another top 5 video. Another one I've been thinking about recently. Now, I've said, of course, that I'm not planning to build or rebuild any more decks, but I'm also thinking about what I would rebuild if I could. Now, here's the thing. At the time of recording, I have 11 decks under Magician format: Dark Magician, Elemental Heroes, Rainbow Neos, Magician Girls, Cats, Nouvelle, Magician of Chaos, Stardust Junk, Melfi's, Odd Eyes Dimension Dragon, and Cyberse. Yeah, quite an uneven number. Emma has 7, and is in the process of having 4 more rebuilt, which would also bring her up to 11. Now, if we wanted to do some kind of tournament with our decks again, we'd have to try and bring it up to an even number, and the simpler one would be 16. Now, I'm not sure what other 5 decks she would build. That is, if she did want to build any more. Then again, she does want to play Yummies, because it's a cat archetype and they look cute. But yeah, this brings about the whole point of the video: top 5 decks that I would rebuild. And here they are. Now, these aren't in order of favouritism, unlike other lists. These are in order of ones that are the most tempting. So yeah, let's go with it. Starting off with number 5, Red Dragon Archfiend. Yeah, my second favourite 5Ds deck. Yeah, Red Dragon Archfiend is one of my favourite dragons and favourite synchro monsters, and yeah, the deck is a lot of fun. I mean, I could easily rebuild it just by picking up 3 structure decks. I'm not sure how much they've been going for now, since it's been like almost 2 years since the structure deck came out. But I think I'd still need a couple of things from outside of the structure deck, but even so, it's something I could rebuild again and build quite easily. Even though some things about the deck have maybe made it a bit too strong, so much so that I had to nerf it in Magician format. But all the same though, yeah, it's something I just want to play for the fun of it, not because it's become easy to win with. But yeah, that's number 5. Number 4, Utopia. My favourite number monster, one of my favourite Exceeders. And it's not just because Utopia is getting some more support in a later set. It's also because, well, I've noticed something about my lineup of decks. I usually play decks that the main protagonist of each series played. I mean, a Dark Magician for Yugi, Elemental Heroes for Jaden, Stardust and Junk for Yusei, Odd Eyes for Yuya, and Cyberse for Yusaku. But I don't have anything for Yuma, in this case Utopia, because my Xyz deck of choice is Melfi's. But but if I wanted another Xyz deck, I would choose Utopia, definitely. Of course, unfortunately, the core is gone. I've only got a few bits and pieces left, but it can help get me started, for sure. So that's that. Number 3, Blue Eyes White Dragon, another of my favourite dragons of all time. Now, of course, I'm more on Team Dark Magician, you know me, but I do like Blue Eyes White Dragon as well, and it's something I would rebuild. Not because the structure deck made it competitive, because quite frankly I don't care for competitive play anymore, but just want to play it again for the fun of it, and Blue Eyes has always been a lot of fun for me to play regardless. Just bring it out and still have overwhelming power. And of course, again, just like with Red Dragon Archfiend, I could pick up 3 Blue Eyes structure decks if I wanted to, and just have the deck ready. Although, again, I feel like there's still some cards that from outside the structure deck I'd have to get, but other than that, yeah, I could pick 3 structure decks up and boom, that's it. I have the whole deck. Although, again, just like with Red Dragon Archfiend, I've had to nerf it a bit in my format by limiting certain cards, to try and slow it down and make it so it's not too unbearable. And of course I keep it pure because I really can't be bothered with the Primite stuff. I know sometimes I do mixed decks, but other than that I prefer to keep decks I play pure, in this case Blue Eyes White Dragon, and of course play 3, because I personally don't think it would be right having it with just 2. I think 3 is a lot better, especially since it's the only way to consistently go into Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, or Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. Again, it comes down to personal preference, but this is my personal preference. Number 2, Jinzo. And yes, this is an original print from Pharaoh's Servant. I only had it a few years actually. I did pick it up in a trade a while ago. But yeah, I did really enjoy playing my Jinzo deck. It was cool that it got support in Legendary Duelist 7. It's not the strongest of decks, but it was still a lot of fun, just bringing out Jinzo in its other forms just like that. Maybe not so much fun for the opponent shotting off their traps, but again, Jinzo's just easy to counter nowadays anyway. It's an old school card that has been power crept, but that's not to say it's a bad card, because there's no such thing as a bad card. It's still cool having a deck based around him, and I'm pretty sure I've got a few rares and commons still in my bulk that I could easily grab and make a start on putting it together if I wanted to. again, it's not the best of decks, but it's simple to put together and a lot of fun, and it's really tempting to play it again. And finally, in at number one, the deck that I'm most tempted to play again is Blackluster Soldier. Because recently I've grown quite fond of playing ritual decks again, and it's not just because I'm an old school duelist. Ritual decks are just a lot of fun anyway, and Blackluster Soldier is my favourite one. A favourite. Nouvelle has become a favourite, and Magician of Chaos has definitely become a favourite. If anything, it might be tied with Blackluster Soldier, but I really miss playing my Blackluster Soldier deck. And just overwhelming the opponent with the original one, or my favourite ritual monster, Blackluster Soldier Super Soldier. It can be bricky, but when it doesn't, it can be really overwhelming, and I just have a blast spamming out all these level 8 warrior ritual monsters. I think of all the 5, this one's become the most annoyingly tempting one to put together again. Lots of people say it should have more support, although I'm not sure what else it could have, really. We've got 3 different ritual forms. We have some searches for the ritual pots. I'm just trying to think what else the deck could have. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And that's going to do it. Those are the top 5 decks that I would rebuild. Will I? I don't know. If anything, I can go through all my spare cards and see if it's actually possible to put together some kind of core. We shall see. Feel free to let me know in the comments of any decks that you used to play but don't play anymore, but would get tempted to build again. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you later. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Magician YouTube channel.